Today, we're going to be opening up the Cynthia's Garchomp EX Premium Collection box. We opened up a very similar one of this, which was the Iono's Belly Bolt EX Premium Collection. It's basically a copy of that, but more aimed towards Destined Rivals. And that box was pretty sick. So I'm hoping this one kind of holds up to it. We're going in a bit bare today. We've kind of stripped the playmat, you know, zoomed the camera out a little bit. We've gone for the monochromatic colors going on. Camera's wobbling. So it's just so we can kind of fit this whole product in because it's quite a big product. But as you can see, it's very similar to the Iono Belly Bolt EX Premium Collection, which was super sick, to be fair. We got the 6-packs, the promo stuff, and this cool standee thing. So we're going to rip this open and hopefully we'll get something good out of Destined Rivals. So this standee figurine thing is actually pretty cool. I made the mistake of kind of popping all these out and putting them into place for the Iono's Belly Bolt one, and it kind of just cluttered up the space behind me. So I'm not going to make the same mistake with this one, and we're going to keep this as it is because I think it's a pretty cool looking sheet thing here, and it's quite, you know, it's quite thin. Comes with this little backing bit here, which is not too bad either. So we're going to keep this and put it in our little accessories box. Another thing you also get is the cool little Polaroid sticker. Then obviously with most collection boxes, you get yourselves the promo cards, which are really cool. So you get the Cynthia's Garchomp EX, which is a very similar version to the one in Destined Rivals, but there's a few slight tweaks. And you also get the Gibble and the Gabite, obviously, you know, with it being the Garchomp evolution line. But that's pretty sick. That's pretty sick. The packs we get inside this, obviously we get the Destined Rivals. We only get 2 of them. We also get a Journey Together, which is quite nice actually. But then we get 3 Paradox Rift, which I feel like there could have been a better choice of packs in here. I'm a fan of Paradox Rift, so fortunately for me, this is fine. But I feel like they maybe could have done something like a Twilight Masquerade or a Scarlet and Violet base, just to kind of spice things up. But I feel like we get a lot of these and Temporal Forces just to fill boxes up. Same with Obsidian Flames. So it'd be nice to see some of the other sets to fill up. But I would have taken 2 Journey Together, or just an additional Destined Rivals, but you know, that's just me. That's just me. Right, so we're gonna switch this round. We're gonna start off with Paradox Rift and hopefully have a sick hit straight off the bat. So here we go. First pack magic. I feel like it's been ages since I've like actually opened product. Been really busy at the moment, so this feels kind of cool. So we have ourselves a Grass Energy, Natu, got ourselves a Remoraid, Pumpkaboo, Zubat. Let me see if you can actually see this here. Tatsuguri, Vanillux, Defiance Vest. We have ourselves a Toedscruel into a Reverse Hollow Steelix and a Serena EX. Nice. I'm quite liking these EX cards. They look like they've got texture on, but I'm still not sure. But they look really sick. So I'm happy with that. We got a hit. We'll take a hit, obviously. Next pack magic. Well, second pack magic. Paradox Rift again. Now, we want to be chasing stuff like the Steelix illustration rare or the Altaria. Or, hey, the Groudon. The Groudon will be sick. Let's see what we get here. So we get a Plusle, a Dottler, Toxel, Orthworm, Toedscruel, Screamtail, Plusle, into a Tinkaton, into a Shine Pow. So nothing amazing in that one, but you know, we're going to separate all the holographics and the hits. So third pack magic for the Paradox Rift, and thankfully this is the last pack of Paradox Rift for this box. Then we can move on to Journey Together and the Destined Rivals, which I feel like I've not opened much Journey Together since its release, which is quite sad because I actually really enjoyed that set. Had some sick cards in, and I've said it before, I feel like the Lily's Clefairy SAR was probably the best SAR from the Scarlet and Violet era. We have ourselves a Duoblade Reverse into a Porygon 2 to a Wochen. So nothing crazy, but we've got the Serena EX, which, you know, we're thankful for. We're thankful for so far. So 1 in 3 hits out of 3 packs. Not running too hot, but also could be worse. So we're going to work through these, and we have the Journey Together pack. With the fact that this product is hard to get a hold of, like the Journey Together, the prices for a lot of the hit cards is really low, and it doesn't make sense to me. But I guess now's the time to master a set if you want to master the set, because it's dirt cheap. A Alolan Golem, Scavalier, Sentret, Caterpie, into a Mimikyu EX. Nice. There we are. We got the Mimikyu EX. Not bad. 2 hits so far. Come on. Right. 2 Destined Rivals up to bat. I say we save the Cynthia's one for last, and we open up the Giovanni and the Mewtwo. So some of my chase cards for Destined Rivals are... I mean, the Nido Kings are pretty cool. Well, the Nido King is pretty cool. The Misty's Psyduck as well is pretty sick. I did pull that once. Oh, there we go. Misty's Psyduck. We're on about the illustration rare, though. Ethan's Slugma. Team Rocket's Meowth. Into a Titan EX. Nice. So we're running hot on EXs at the moment, which... quite funny. Quite funny, actually. It'd be nice to kind of polish this off with an illustration rare, at least. The Cynthia's Garchomp. Let's get it. Right. We got ourselves Fire Energy. Frantula. Misty's Magikarp. Ethan's Pichu. Tauros. Medicham. Team Rocket's Watchtower. Shaman. Really cool artwork on that. Formantis. Talo. Into Arvin's Mabostiff EX. So we had 4 EX hits, which is not bad. So all in all, getting the Mabostiff, the Titan EX, oops, the Mimikyu EX, and obviously we get the promos as well, which is always a bonus when we're opening collection boxes. I just wish there was a bit more selection of packs. I saw someone's video. I think there's one thing that kind of lets this box down, and it is the fact that you get something so big which takes up basically half of the collection box. It would have been interesting to maybe squeeze a few more packs in there, maybe just remove this and have it as a small collection box. I don't know, this feels like, for the price you pay and the size of it, this feels a bit redundant to me. But I know some collectors out there like this stuff, and hey, not for everyone. I totally understand that. But let me know what you guys thought of the Cynthia's Garchomp EX premium collection box. I know that people are limited at the moment to buying this, so I do feel quite lucky to be able to actually open products like this when it's like fairly new. I feel a bit silly for moaning about certain products because there's going to be products that further down the line. This one's maybe not one of the best ones I've opened as of late, but that's absolutely fine. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you guys join the links in the description for the Discord and all that good stuff, and I'll see you guys over there. Happy collecting as always. Take it easy.